Greetings. Welcome back to the Ancient Seer YouTube channel where I channel divine, dark, masculine love readings. The topic of today or this video is what are her inner thoughts about your money. So that is a pretty touchy topic within relationships. However, we're going to dive in with love and use my oracle deck as well as my intuition to deliver a message. Okay, sometimes we need a medium to, sometimes it's not what you say but how you say it. So sometimes the medium, I'm going to be serving as a medium to deliver thoughts that she wants to tell you, that she thinks often about your money, but maybe she can't say, or she wants to say, or maybe she thinks about it, but sometimes communication could be blocked. And we're going to figure out what communication is blocked, and why she can't say these things to you, what she wants to say, things like that. So, she thinks that you are very private about your money. She thinks you're very private about your money, that you take your money very, very seriously, that you don't play about your money at all. She knows not even to tap into that spiritually. How much money you have, what you're going to do, what your plans is about money. She doesn't try to tap into it. She respects your privacy around money. But she does think about it a lot. She does think about money in general a lot. So you might want to talk to her about this a little later, but I don't think that you realize how much she thinks about money. So this might be new information to you. She thinks about money a lot. She wants to get out of debt. She wants to change her lifestyle. Kind of just take it up to the next notch, to the next level. So you might not see this in her just yet, is what I'm getting. But I'm thinking maybe this is possibly the reason why you are inquiring about her thoughts on money. I'm sensing that you do pray for her and hope that she finds financial stability. That's kind. And that you encourage her in her business endeavors and protect her in her business endeavors. I think that she's so wrapped up in her money and how she's going to get her money that she does not even think about your money. She wants her own financial stability. Yep. She'll get some money soon. Things are balancing out for her rather quickly. However, it might appear like things are going slow for her right now because she is in the midst of doing some spiritual work to balance out these things. So she might need to be making some offerings. I'm getting that she's a very generous person, but she's learning how to receive at this time, spiritually receiving what she has given out. Her intuition is heightened at this time, but they're heightened in a new way. So she's getting new intuitive gifts that she's learning how to navigate, and it's a lot for her, but she's keeping her hopes high in the midst of spiritual attacks, or in the midst of people who may have more money than her or know more than her, be more stable financially. She's kind of holding her ground, speaking her affirmations over her life. She's not, she's using her voice to protect herself in these settings. And that's one thing that has changed, and that other people that see that has changed in her personality. She wants to hurry up rather quickly, but she doesn't see how quick she actually is moving and progressing. It's still not really enough for her. But she's practicing meditation and centering herself in her emotions and really giving thanks and combating those negative thoughts as they arise. And she's doing that on a whole new level, like she's being initiated in taking heed or stepping into her calling as an initiate, or taking back her power. Not what she's doing right now is balancing and stabilizing herself so that when she becomes more social, she's more grounded in who she is wholly with the upgraded version of herself. So it's like a transformation that she's undergoing, and she's accepting her calling and her role, and it's taking some mental adjustments and some meditative time. She could like to spend a lot of time alone, but it seems like she's being more social to take care of business quickly. Yeah. And it takes a lot more energy than usual. But she loves you. She knows that. She knows that you're not a brokey jokey. Okay? She thinks you're royalty. She knows that you're stable in your finances. She knows that you want to protect your finances. That's why you don't talk about it so much. She respects it, and she's just an intuitive, chill, laid back type of girl. So, yeah. Hope that resonated with you. You might want to pick another pile and comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Ancient Seers, if you feel the need or urge or nudge to book a reading. Go ahead and book a reading. I charge $150. That is 1,500 Ghana cedis. If you would like to have an hour consultation of oracle messages, so that you ask any questions and I'm consulting my spirit guides about your questions and delivering those messages to you. Please email the quality of life shop at gmail.com. If you would like to book a reading, all of that information is down in the description below, as well as the timestamps if you would like to book another reading. Until then, thank you. Peace. Greetings, pile number 2. Okay, so I've been shuffling your deck. We're just going to get right into it. I see that you have a lady friend who is kind of a little bit turned off about the way that you are presenting your money. She says that, your aura is bright, it's shining. You come across as a spiritual person. She loves that about you. However, the money, the income is a little bit slow. She's not really sure where your head is at about money and the relationship, but it's not that you have to tell her about the money, but it's just that she is going to, money is needed, so she's just going to focus on that. So if you're wondering, like, why she doesn't call you, why she doesn't spend as much time with you, that's pretty much why, because she's, trying to focus on tell her about the money, but it's just that she is going to, money is needed, so she's just going to focus on that. So if you're wondering, like, why she doesn't call you, why she doesn't spend as much time with you, that's pretty much why, because she's, trying to focus on building for herself, her future. She might have some burdens or some things that, I'm seeing. She doesn't really get out much. She's a pretty intuitive person. So if you kind of have anything in your body language, even slightly stating that you don't want to talk about money, she's not going to bring that up. I'm getting that she has a little manifestation as well that she's working on. And maybe you don't know about this, but she's a lot more financially stable than you think that she is. And mentally she has plans, but she's kind of a lot more like you as far as money goes. Like, she's not really gonna open up about that if you don't open up about it. Let's see, like, what is going to, like, how can we get the ball rolling with, because if you all join forces, I'm thinking with financially, I'm thinking that, right? So I'm getting the okay, so you all can join forces financially to progress the relationship. However, it's going to have to be in a different location. It's going to have to be in a different location from where you're at, because you're going to have to be quiet about it. It's going to have to be like it is going to have to be like a secret move. I'm getting that You might not like it, she might not like it, a lot of people might not like it for different reasons. However, I'm seeing that it's going to be some type of divine intervention that's going to end a lot of conflicts and just put a lot of balance, justice, truth, wealth, things back into order. But the energy around this is like even negative thoughts, negative talk, like just don't talk about your money with anybody. That's kind of what I'm getting. And even like your plans, writing goals. So, okay, if you open up to her about your goals of what you wish to do with your money, your thoughts, your ideas, she will open up to you a little bit more about the way that she manifests things. But she doesn't want to come off like she's trying to coach you or tell you what to do or, you know, preach to you. Or she wants you to be free and flow energetically. Yeah. And do what makes you feel comfortable, because she knows how it is. Yeah, she knows how it is when it comes to money. So she wants you to flow and just clear it out. I mean, she really thinks highly of you. You are so bright and radiant. That's what your energy is showing up as. Even if you're not giving her money, I mean, the energy, the conversation, the energetic exchange basically between you two is enough, and she feels highly of you. She feels at ease. She feels safe and protected, from all negative thoughts. She thinks a lot more positive in your energy, and it does help her manifest. And you help her to fight financial problems and burdens just by talking to her and showing her support, even if you're not giving her money financially. But this is just a friendship level, and if you want to progress this further with her, you're going to have to let her know, one, your feelings. You're going to have to aid her in that role of being your girl, wife, dream goddess, high priestess, what you need her to be. I mean, try to find some type of, I know you don't want her to you don't want to be disappointed or waste your time, but you're going to have to think of some type of test that's going to make you feel comfortable with spending money with her or inviting her. You're going to have to go within. I mean, it's looking like you want a higher level of advice, but you might be so guarded to even taking that advice from a person like me. So you would have to, I'm seeing, talk to maybe some elders, your ancestors, of course. Doing something, there's something that you have to do that's going to put you in your spiritual zone so that you can see and have clarity. Because I'm thinking that you like to have this level of clarity and thought, you might want to like pay for a reading and do some type of ancestral type of ceremony. You can do spiritual baths or cleansing. You could do a fast. You can do whatever kind of prayer work consistently for 3 to 7 or 9 days. And even like a day fast, just to sit back and say, hey, what's all gonna happen today? You know, just to see if she's on the same wavelength as you, and you can trust her in the way that you need to trust her when it comes to making her your life partner, right? Okay, we're off to pile number 3. Greetings, pile number 3. Greetings, pile number 3. Let's see, what are her thoughts about your money? What are her thoughts about your money? You might have a nice house. You might have a very nice place that you're living.